The BumbleKast is for entertainment purposes only. The host's comments and opinions, and those of their guests, are wholly their own and do not represent that of any other entity. Content is provided as is, with no guarantees of accuracy or timeliness. Unauthorized redistribution or editing of the BumbleKast in whole or in part is strictly prohibited.
Welcome to a special edition of the BumbleKast. I'm your host, Ian Flynn, the Bumble King, and joining me as always is my Bumble co-host, Kyle, JCRB Krause.
I need a hero, Ian. I need a hero.
You need a hero. Well, how about a whole squad of heroes?
Oh, I mean, that's even better.
Well, then you're in luck, because please welcome to the show, HeroesSquad.
Hello, guys. What's up?
Hello.
Welcome. You've been a supporter of the show for a long time. Tell folks at home, who is the HeroesSquad?
Well, hello, guys. I am HeroesSquad, also known as Heroes or Hero, most commonly known by mods as Heroes. The other show, I'm known as this silly guy. Outside of it, I'm mostly an administrator for the Sonic Wiki Zone, also formerly known as the Sonic News Network. I've also been an editor for the Dubbing Database, a enormous Wikipedia within the fandom where we collaborate and as editors to cover numerous subjects of dubs across the globe, whether it is voice actors, recording studios, or even media, such as films, games, and etc. Yeah, that's all I got to say about myself.
Very, very cool. And what brings you to the Bumble Lair? I mean, Bumble Compound. No, wait, that's also threatening. What brings you to the BumbleKast today?
I have been summoned to ask questions, any questions, from fun ones to odd ones. Nothing too serious, just here to have some good old fun, like always.
Questions on the BumbleKast? How novel. Let's do it.
How original of me.
Shocking.
Strange, isn't it?
Just a bit.
Yeah, all right, let's do it to it. First question. Do you have any Smash mates?
In the most recent iteration, I'm usually one of the heavier, slower hitter types. So Ike, Day-to-Day, Bowser, that's usually where I gravitate towards. If not that, then I would focus on one of the oddball characters or someone who just to annoy the crap out of my friends. So, Isabelle, Duck Hunt Dog, Game Watch. If I'm not going to win, I'm just going to make their victory painful. And then over the college years, from Melee to present, amongst my college buddies, I manifested a certain characterization for Captain Falcon.
Yes.
I may not have been very effective with the captain, but my banter during gameplay would make them laugh long enough or hard enough. They would be distracted. And that would be my in. That's how I would win. Or again, at least cause their victory to hurt.
Interesting.
Very good. Let's see. Generally, I have been maining for the latest game, Lucina, Byleth, or Samus. Yep.
Good one.
Just those three, yep.
Usually with me, I'm mostly, if I'm going to play Smash Bros., the mains I usually go is someone that is strong enough but has good recovery, which is why I use Mewtwo. Has good projectiles I can charge, I can have good recovery, I can teleport left and right if I want to, and yeah, really fun. If I know I want to lose, I just pick the monkey as known as DK Seth Rogen to just dump forward smash aerial towards my opponents. Aside from DK, I also choose Bowser. And if I'm desperate to at least have one win, I just go by the blue rat, known as the blue rat from Bear and the Big Blue House.
Aha, yes. Very familiar.
Part of the extended CPAC.
The right Sega who is not pointing in my head. No, there's no.
Rat, no. The other blue rat. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. There's not a pest control here. No, none of that. Don't worry. All right. Next question. Would King Shark be pals with Jeff?
With who?
Jeff, the little shark from Marvel Rivals.
Oh,
Not Jeff. No, the little one, the little bastard.
I mean, it might depend on which incarnation of King Shark, but I would like to think they'd get along. I mean, shoot, the one out of the animated Harley Quinn series probably would have him as a pet.
Neat.
He might, yeah, actually, thinking about it, yeah.
And the recent movie counterpart, the Bird one.
That was the Suicide Squad by James Gunn, right?
Yeah, it's James
Yeah,
Gunn's Suicide Squad, yeah.
Still
one
haven't
that-
seen that.
You didn't see it?
I mean, he doesn't say much. He literally just says bird. he just kind of points at things, and then he just eats things. He's not.
A big bait.
Yeah,
So he's Big Jeff.
He kinda.
All right, then. Yeah, well, sharks of a feather school together?
I guess.
Do you have a school of shark, or is that a pod of sharks? What do you call it? Group of sharks?
I don't know. A
panic?
murder of sharks. I have no idea.
Not as odd as a harem of seals.
Yeah, no.
Harem,
I'll look
rather.
this up real quick. Hold on, I'm curious. Group of...
I went to look it up if you were curious. It's apparently called a shiver.
All right, there. I wasn't too far off with panic.
The shiver sounds neat. Sounds neat. Shiver me timbers, baby.
Nar, there'd be a shiver of sharks there.
Oh boy. Arr.
Heavens to Betsy, Jeff and King Shark be amongst them. We be doomed. Arr. Arr.
The next question we have here involves the little purple guy known as Waluigi. Waluigi Isekais into Halo. How does it go?
Okay.
a weapon. I don't know. He's weird enough. He might just pass as some kind of odd covenant creature.
Wow.
I mean, they don't open fires. Like, is that some kind of odd Sangeli or no? Well, it ain't human, obviously. What is that thing? Then again, he would set off the Halo just for lulz, so maybe it's best he's not in that series.
Yeah, probably.
Although now I'm having the mental image of him hitting Guilty Spark 343 with a tennis racket, and that's delightful.
It does sound delightful.
Yes, truly.
At least he learned something from Smash, using his tennis racket against his opponents. Yeah. All right. What are your thoughts on Death Battle?
I haven't watched a ton of them, to be perfectly honest.
That's fair.
Which isn't anything against the show itself. I just haven't gotten around to it. But from my understanding, Death Battle goes with just clocking out the combatants with like the absolute top tier kit that they could have canonically or across all considerations.
Yeah, to the recent one, to the most recent one.
Yeah, and that's fun and all, but for me, I'm more interested in a character's absolute base kit. Because so many of these characters, like your Dragon Ball characters or like Kratos and Asura and all them, when their power levels get to like reality reshaping levels, there's not really much of a contest anymore. It's just everything is on the table. Everything's just over the top. I'm more interested in like the absolute base kit. So when you say something like Mario and Sonic or Cloud and Link or I don't know, an Inkling and Master Chief, just throwing stuff out there.
There's also,
What is their like absolute like base stats and how would that compare to each other and how can you have them fight in interesting ways? So, I mean, Death Battle guys, if you're listening and want to do a spin-off, I'm right here.
Yeah, so funny enough, they did have a spin-off called Death Race with race cars.
Well, all right, we'll do that.
There's also a Death Battle exhibit, which is basically the same thing as Death Battle, but it's by who wins, actually, instead of who would win, not like canonically, but who would win accurately or most possible, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah, but you did say about Kratos and Asura, which is funny because the most recent Death Battle, as of now, it's Kratos versus Asura, which that looks amazing. Sometimes for these fights, even if the calculation is a bit over the top and insane, that's why I love Death Battle. It's silly, it's fun, and I wonder how much of nerds got their math degree through Death Battle. At the wall.
I mean, they do a whole bunch of custom animation and stuff too, which is no small feat. So,
that's amazing.
There's a reason they have been so successful.
Yeah.
They also have their own music. They also have their own soundtrack, which is also neat.
Yeah, they have a rather large production value, so
They
usually very impressive stuff.
They also became independent as of 2024.
Yep.
Yeah, because of they were recently owned by Screw Attack, which then became a Rooster Teeth, and then Rooster Teeth disappeared temporarily, apparently. And then yeah, that's how we got Death Battle independently. Which good to them. Hope to see more.
Absolutely.
All right, enough of those power scaling questions. Time to go back to the Waluigi. Waluigi in Ace Attorney. How does it go? Or say Ace Attorney.
I mean, it's not going to make any more sense in a legal standing. I just imagine he's going to just shout "wah" instead of objection at any given point. There's no prompt; he just does it. "Ah, what? I wasn't even making a statement yet. "Ah, I'm still not. Ah, oh my god!" And then he just pulls some random evidence out of nowhere and proves his case and wins, both as defendant and prosecutor. Like he'll run across the courtroom and argue against himself, and the judge is sitting there going,
I mean, the judge is already pretty ineffective anyway, so, nothing new there.
That being said, now I actually want to see like Waluigi in Phoenix Wright's get up, just like all cleaned up with the hair combed back and looking like he's washed and all that. That'd be funny.
Yeah, he's washed. Oh my god. I'm going to have fun with in this episode. Right. Do any of you two have any favorite pie? Mine is lemon pie. Lemon pie. Give it to me. I like lemon pie.
I'm a simple man. Chocolate cream.
Oh, chocolate cream is good too.
Chocolate cream? Yeah, that's tasty.
Cream.
Let me think.
Just real quick, I like sugar pie too as well. But yeah, I like lemon pie more. It's good.
There's a Italian place down the road from us that does a kind of buffet style of put together your own pasta, and they have a few pie selections. They have a lemon pie, which you would probably enjoy, and they have a chocolate silk pie that's just it's like, do I want to order dinner or do I just want pie? No. There needs to be actual food in there.
I'm gonna be that guy and say pumpkin. I like pumpkin pie.
Okay,
like a good pumpkin pie. Along the same lines, also sweet potato pie, which a little similar to pumpkin pie, not quite, but close.
My mother-in-law would make a fresh one for Thanksgiving every year, and because of the weather, she could put it outside to cool down.
Yeah.
And one year, it had a very distinct and perfect kitty paw print right in the middle of it.
All right, next one. Wario and Waluigi in Warhammer 40K. How does it go?
Oh no.
I mean, they may be human, but they join in the boys. Waluigi, we need more DACA.
No. Oh no.
Now just imagine them leading the entire orcish horde across the field, and the orcs are now saying, "Wog!"
Oh boy. That's terrifying.
Waluigi Isekais in Star Fox. How does it go? Now, real quick, do they speak normally or do they speak Lilat? And by Lilat, I mean how they speak in the original Star Fox.
Well, I mean, it's got to be Lilac, because that way all he's saying is
Oh no.
Oh yes. Press the Ottawa twice. Do a barrel wall. Zooming in on Venom. Only I have the wah to rule, Lilat.
And Waluigi's infected everything.
I imagine he would be a competent enough pilot just because of virtue of why not, but he's also a gangly thing, so he's just like crammed into the cockpit, knees next to his ears.
Jeez.
Personally, I prefer the wah. We're gonna get more wah in this episode. It's gonna be funny. A break from the wah. Let's go through normal questions for now. What are your thoughts on Jeff Smith's Bone?
Oh, absolutely love it. One of the most influential and formative reads of my life.
Yeah, I did read it a little bit. I liked it. It's interesting.
I need to go back through it. It's been a long time. I do
Yeah.
remember the Rockjaw sequence kind of dragging for me, and the ending feeling a little bit rushed. But part of that too was I was so engrossed with the setting and the characters. I didn't want it to end. I didn't want it to have a resolution. It's like, no, let's keep finding reasons to go on, please. No, the story actually has to go somewhere. Okay.
Don't be sad that it ended. Be happy that it happened.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I did read it as when I was younger, and I was surprised at how violent it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the big purple guys getting their arms spread, like, hey, so where'd that comic? I see. Okay.
Yeah, that first time King Doc and Grandma Ben meet up, that ooh.
I probably do it again too. So yeah.
And I'm going to be one of those people that says, if you haven't read it yet, I would recommend finding the original black and white releases over the colorized version.
Right.
Just because I feel like the very stark inking is more effective in the pure black and white. I'm thinking very specifically of the sequence where they're running through the forest during the lightning storm and how the lightning strikes illuminate the hairy men that are hunting them. And I feel like that just has more punch when it is just a stark black and white. But that's personal bias.
Interesting indeed. All right, back to craziness. Master Chief in Master Chef. How does it go?
I need a spatula. I mean, he'd do just fine, I guess. He's got Cortana in his ear, and she can basically download any recipe and procedure that's necessary. It's just, his entire physique is clocked out. He might, whisk a hole straight through the bottom of that bowl. Can he delicately crack eggs, or are they all just going to explode between those meaty, mighty Mid-Joran fingers? Does he have the patience to let that souffle rise?
Is he doing good before Gordon Ramsay arrives?
Yeah, I'm sure he's doing fine. Not enough to Gordon Ramsay standards, but that's because Gordon Ramsay's never satisfied with anyone.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay would be the person to take 2 slices of bread and slap it around that helmet and say, "Say I'm an idiot sandwich." And Spartan 117 will say, "I'm an idiot sandwich." And then as Gordon turns away, he doesn't realize he's got a sticky labeled, lodged right between the shoulder blades. And
yeah,
nice.
All right, next question. Waluigi in Metal Gear, how does it go?
Waluigi, well,
I mean, he is like
that's the exact same. It's just any serious political pretense is out the window. It's still just as goofy as before. It's Waluigi.
Yeah.
How does it taste?
I need to hear Waluigi say Armstrong's quote or whatever.
Waluigi in the Ape Escape minigame.
Nano machines, wah!
The sources is I made it the fuck up.
Liquid Snake is still like exactly the same. It's just he's got the Waluigi mustache.
Nice.
Brother, you may have the superior genes.
Okay. A little break from Waluigi. Wario time, baby. Wario isekai into Evangelion. How does it go?
Cruel Angel's garlic.
Oh no.
Will you pilot it, Wario? What's it gonna cost you? God, you try to fill it up with that biofluid and it completely desyncs because the Ava just wants him out. Tearing out the back of its head to pull out the plug. No.
Oh, geez.
And then it goes into complete berserker mode, and it's just some extremely large version of WarioWare.
All right. Do you have any favorite Mario spin-off games?
I really liked the Luigi Mansion games.
I like Luigi Mansion. It's a fun time.
I played the first 2, never got around to the third one.
I played the first one as well.
Mario. Would you count Mario Kart?
It counts. It's a spin-off.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, sure.
Second Paper Mario of all the RPGs. I mean, Mario RPG has stupendous music, obviously.
I need to replay more RPG. I heard it's great.
But yeah, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is, to me, the best.
Yeah.
What else is there?
Well, there's also a Mario Sports Mix, which is another spin-off. Unless you wanted to, unless if we're within Paper Mario, there's a Color Splash, Origami King, Super Paper Mario, which is the only one that I played.
Super Paper Mario is neat. The 2D, 3D thing is done cleverly in a few places, but I feel like it kind of gets forgotten.
Yeah,
I wonder
if the reason why Super Mario, Super Paper Mario is forgotten is because it's a platformer and not an RPG, which, I don't mind the platforming. It's different.
It's not bad. And you get to play as the Principal 4, and that's kind of neat.
And you get to play Bowser again, too.
Yeah. I just feel like Thousand Year Door has the stronger cast and stronger story overall.
Yeah, understand. What about you?
I never really played many of the sports games, though.
Oh, yeah. I did try a Mario Sports Mix, which was the only sports Mario game I played. It's fun, but it's also odd because I think there's a sort of story where there's crystals coming from the sky, landing on the Mushroom Kingdom, which each one of them have things in them. And Mario Sports Mix is interesting because it was developed by Square Enix.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Quest Square Enix, Final Fantasy Square Enix, Kingdom Hearts Square Enix. That's Square Enix.
It is very weird.
That game had basketball, which is fine. Hockey, fine. Volleyball, it's okay. Dodgeball, yes. I like chucking balls at people. Row with those special abilities. It's very fun. I like it. It's my favorite sport in the game. But
didn't they also at some point do a basketball crossover with like the Final Fantasy 1?
That's that game.
Is that game? Okay.
Fortnite has the Black Mage, White Mage, and Ninja in in the Star Cup. As soon as you finish it, the opponent goes yo and reveals the Ninja from Final Fantasy, and you fight against them via a certain sport on a ship, which is very interesting.
I mean, why not?
Also the first time it's also the first time that I known that Mog, the little white bat, is from a Final Fantasy or something.
Moogle. He's a Moogle.
Moogle, yeah.
Moogle. Yeah, no. Say Mog.
Mog, yeah. Well, that's his name, Mog. Mog the Moogle. Something like that, yeah. I think.
Yeah. And I didn't know about the cactus guy. I didn't know that was from Dragon Quest. I don't know anything about Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy. The only time that I know Moogle from somewhere, it was from Kingdom Hearts. Now, back then, I did not play all the Kingdom Hearts game. I only played Recoded, the only one, the first one I played. Jeez. And apparently, not many people like that game, I think, or maybe it's just one of the weakest considered in the DS. No. Yeah, go back to Mario. Yeah, as soon as you get all crystals in Mario Sports Mix, there is something interesting. The crystal combining together, but then the crystal goes purple. You go through a portal into a weird dimension, and you fight against a boss. Now, you two can guess which boss it is, if you guys don't mind.
Well, it's got the Final Fantasy 1 classes. It wouldn't make sense to be Sephiroth, would it?
No, that would be funny. If that predated the meme, that would be funny.
Kefka?
Is it
shoot. Tonberry?
No. I'm going to give you guys one more chance before I reveal who it is.
Is it Gilgamesh?
Nope. I'll say who it is. It is Behemoth.
Behemoth. Oh, okay. Jeez. That's ridiculous.
I'm putting it in the Discord and chat that you fight against a behemoth, the only boss. And honestly, that is interesting because to fight it, you have hockey sticks to hit it. You go to those yellow blocks to spawn No, I think there's balls coming from the sky that you throw it like volleyball. You have those objects that you throw at the enemy like dodgeball. And then the little special meter, you use a basketball to hit the enemy, which is very creative. I never thought I would do a final boss with sports items, which is very unique for a final boss.
Very nice.
It's
I like it.
another sports mix of all places. And what's funny is that there's also the harder version, Behemoth King, which is just a rad version of Behemoth. But yeah,
Wow.
still a fun game.
Crazy.
Okay, next. Okay. All right. Now we talk from something so incredibly awesome. Let's talk about something annoying. Minions or rabbits? Which to keep and to kill. Now to be specific, which do you keep while you kill another? Which is annoying? Which is not? Who do you spare? Who do you murder? You annoyance on your shoulders, Ian.
Which do I want to keep in the world? Tuberculosis or plague? I will begrudgingly keep the minions.
Really?
Because they at least have occasionally made me chuckle. I hate the rabbits. I hate the way they look. I hate how creepy they were in their initial ad campaign. I hate it.
Fun.
They overshadowed Rayman.
Yeah.
I'm angry that apparently the Mario crossover with them is really good. It should be. Why is the Mario Rabbids game the best XCOM game out in like the past 8 years? No, that's. I would rather beat Bahamut with a hockey stick. It's no. I
think your hatred for rabbits made you want to stop. Like your inner rage, like, no, I hate the rabbits.
Everything went to static.
Yeah, that's how you know that Ian's rage is infernal towards those rabbits. It is so strong that it destroys Discord.
Minions begrudging, rabbits die in a fire.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
And you can. There's always a Smurf that you can tolerate. Which I did see the recent movie, movie trailer. Yes, there is another Smurf movie, one by Paramount this time. And just real quick for this, I hate that they mentioned influencer Smurf. I hate it.
Yeah, that one gave me pause, and it's like, well, I mean,
I know that's
why not?
I think that's not the question, but that's a little side tangent or something like that. Talk a little bit about it.
I mean, you've got Brawny because he's strong, and Brainy because he's brainy, and Papa Smurf because he's the patriarchy. I mean, there's already, noun the Smurf. It makes enough sense that there would be influencer Smurf. It's just, it's such a weird. It's weird, especially since they don't look like anything. They just look like a Smurf.
Yeah.
It's ruined that the trailer. I was like, be decent. I don't mind it. I like the little speech bubbles that they appear when they panic. That was actually interesting. That was cute. That was a nice nod to the comics. I liked it. But then they go to the real world, like, are we getting the live action movies again?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't, my only gripe is, how do they know those real world things? Demons, the world of Smurfs, how do they know those live action things? I don't understand.
I also wasn't really into the style that they're using for the Smurfs here, where it almost looks like you have almost like a singular render with the features just painted on.
It's cell shaded.
Yeah, it's beyond the cell shaded. It's like the facial features aren't part of a head structure. It's just that they're projected onto the base mesh. I'm not able to articulate it too well. Just, I don't know. I feel like they had Smurf movies recently that looked better.
Yeah. Lost Village. I heard it was a good one. But yeah. All right. Let's not stay too long for this. Another question. What are some Don Bluth films that have you watched?
Remember seeing the first two American Tales?
Yep.
Same thing.
All Dogs Go to Heaven.
In that one.
I know I sat through Thumbelina and Anastasia at some point.
I haven't seen those two.
And did they do We're Back, A Dinosaur Story?
Yes, they also did a Secret of Nim.
Right. God, Secret of Nim.
I don't know. I wished I watched this first one. I heard it was good. Unfortunately, I saw the sequel to it.
Oh no.
No. Like, the first one certainly takes its liberties with the story, but not necessarily to its detriment in some cases.
Yeah, and again, I saw the sequel when I was a kid, and to be fair, it's harmless, but when you are the sequel of a beloved first movie, you might want to consider your existence.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You also see American Tail too. Oh,
So,
and the first Land Before Time, the only Land Before Time. They didn't do 14 others. It's just one movie.
Uh-huh.
also, I don't. It's not like I feel shameful, but I also wish I seen the first one because I've seen the second, the fourth, and the seventh. I think.
But not the first.
No, I should reconsider. I think I did see a little bit of Titan AE a little bit, but that's
Titan
about
AE
it.
was good.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
Titan AE.
I forgot
I know
about Titan AE.
I know Titan AE gets a lot of crap, but no, I thought it was great.
Yeah, it tried.
Yeah, I tried.
If you want an adult animated movie, I think Secret of Nim's the better of the
Well,
two.
yeah, Secret of Nim is a legend, but still.
Okay, back to funny business. Free Willy, but with Dr. Wily instead. Ergo, Free Wiley. How does it go?
Okay, so we're assuming Wiley's just stuck in a marine park, swimming around in a small tank. You can tell he's depressed because his hair's drooping. Is that what we're going with?
It's a little weird when he jumps over, manages to vault over the kid on the rocks.
Who's rescuing him? Is it the same kid from the movie, or is it like Rock or Quint? Because Base wouldn't let him out; he'd leave him in the tank.
would Xander save him? Or Xander Pride or something like this called?
No, Xander would say it'd be kinder to euthanize him.
Yeah,
Euthanize him.
Yeah.
Big escape sequence. Xander's chasing him down with his truck and a harpoon gun. You know that's an old man in the water, right? Not an actual whale. Shut up.
Wow.
Okay, let's go for more funny business with this. Do you think Wario and Waluigi would be excellent at opera?
Oh, absolutely.
You mean
They will sing
opera.
all the parts, regardless if it's built for them or not. They will do all the wardrobe changes, and they'll do the whole thing. Absolutely.
I'm reminded of those types of videos of people singing certain songs, but as Waluigi. And there's For the Longest Time, but it's Waluigi. For the longest time.
Oh no.
There's also the it's long the story, something like that's funny as well.
Jeez.
At least somebody did wow like an Egyptian.
Oh, I don't think so, but
Not yet.
But we do have from Lazy Town.
Oh. Wow, number one.
Sorry, if you want to be a villain number one.
Oh boy.
I love these videos. It's silly, but I love it. What fact/function about game consoles you were not aware about before?
As in the console had something that I didn't know about until after it was done.
Yeah, either a fact about the console's creation or a certain function of it.
Nothing immediately springs to mind. So unless you have like a factoid, they're like, did you know that the PS1 actually made fantastic grilled cheese sandwiches? I'd be like, oh, neat.
Because I'm asking this because when I was younger with the GameCube, I didn't know the circle at the center was a button to eject. So for the longest time, I just pulled the disc out as my way to eject it. But I think recently, a few years ago, no, but I was a kid back then. That's why. But a few years ago, when I was a bit older, I realized that the button in the middle was an eject button, and I was like, I could have done that this whole time.
On the GameCube?
Yeah, the GameCube. The GameCube has this little button on the center when you put the disc in. When you press it, it ejects the disc.
Oh!
The GameCube had a latch top.
It like pops the disc off. Yeah. It's like the normal. It's like the normal CD drive thing, Ian, where like you push down on it, and that releases the like little latch mechanism that holds the CD on the drive.
Oh, I didn't know that was there. I just plucked it off.
Yeah, no, it's there.
Well,
Okay.
there I learned something today.
Yeah, it's on the spindle part in the middle. Yeah.
Okay, forgive me for this, Ian. If Charizard had charisma, would he be Charizard?
He absolutely would. It absolutely would. Yes, that
Yeah.
would be a word.
Yeah. All right. Okay, next one. The Three Stooges with Wario and Waluigi. How does it go?
As in they're replacing two of the Stooges, or they're with the Three Stooges?
With.
Okay, then we have a total of 5 Stooges. And I would just say it's the same thing. You just have 5 Stooges. I mean, if Mo slaps Wario, Wario's going to slap him back. But yeah, I mean, that's not really out of character for any of the Stooges, to be honest.
No, it's perfect.
And Curly's going to start barking in anger, and Waluigi will join him in barking with him. And by the end of it, you got Curly going, woo, 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 and you got Waluigi going, rah, rah, rah.
It's true.
Okay, now here's a silly one. Can you go translate Bulls in the League in Gujarati via Google Translate?
Bulls in the league or bulls in the lead?
Bulls in the League.
HeroesSquad. HeroesSquad, please.
I have no idea what that font or text is. I can't read that, sadly.
You're supposed to hit the listen button, Ian.
Well, no. I mean, I want to be true to this beautiful, I'm sure, language and be authentic, but I have no idea what any of those characters are, so there's no way that I could read that regardless of what the translation is listed below it.
joke. Okay, enough of that little joke. Let's do another one. Not a joke, more funny or interesting. Who would prepare an unforgettable luncheon, Stevens, to whom within the Dragoon cast?
Who would want to please a superior like that? I mean, Jobu might try to actually pass it off. That the Aurora Borealis at this time of year, in this latitude, located entirely in the kitchen on your ship. Yes. Can I see it? No. If we're going to just go full lampoon, I could see Foreign doing it just the same. Entirely too self-confident, devilishly clever Foreign. Wind, no. You're going to come over and she's going to fix whatever happens to be in the kitchen. Maybe it's a box of cereal. Maybe she'll share. If not, get out. Lissy's not old enough to cook. She's not allowed to play with the hot stove on the ship. That's dangerous. Uncle Foreign said so.
All right. Next question. You were given the chance to write another Mega Man comic. Huzzah. The only condition being you have to adapt Monster Factory's Mega Man. What would you do to bring this monstrous blessing?
Monster Factory
Mega Man. You remember the plushie that Puppy gave us at MagFest?
Oh, the Mega Man who's seen
things, yeah.
Okay, so Dr. Light is incredibly concerned that his poor boy has endured so much. I mean, he's just a little boy by programming. He's not supposed to have gone through all these existential crises so far. So, but he doesn't want to do to him what Lilinde did to Quake Woman. So he does a safety backup of all the trauma into a separate Mega Man unit so that Rocket can come back and revisit it when he's had more time to adjust his coding and grow as an individual and approach it in a healthy and responsible way. But that code's still got to decompile. So you've got this other Mega Man sitting over here just kind of staring into the middle distance going, man.
1,000 years ceremony.
I mean, he's treated like family. He's allowed around Light Labs. It's not like they lock him in the basement, but he just kind of sits off in his corner. Is he okay, Dr. Light? Just give him time, dear.
Oh boy.
You okay over there, Mega Man? Yeah, man.
Man. His
face. I can just hear this voice within him. And now he looks goofy. He looks so nice, but
oh boy.
All right. Next question. What if the symbiotes were Grimace shakes? Peter with the purple suit? Grimace. Any change or emo Peter? Or
oh no.
We are Grimace. God, just imagine a purple Venom with 6 arms. No teeth, but still that big red grin.
Oh boy, sounds terrifying.
In Street Fighter 2, there is a bonus stage where the player needs to destroy a car. So I must ask, if it received a hard mode, would it be the Cybertruck, and would it be possible?
No, because the Cybertruck breaks if there's a gentle rain. That would be easy mode.
Oh my!
Cybertruck runs out of battery if the camera detects something humanoid in its vicinity for too long.
Oh my!
Cybertruck's headlights get covered by the snow that accumulates on its bumper. No, it is very, very easy to break a Cybertruck. That would be the easy mode. Also, most people would be inclined to beat the ever-loving crap out of it, so they would be more inclined to hit the punchy button. Now, that's your reward. That's just a bonus for funsies stage.
That's the post-credits scene.
How many Cybertrucks can you destroy? We all know the Flash is the fastest ever. However, Mario is a speed demon with his BLJ. How stunned is the Flash when he discovers the powers of the Italian speed demon?
Jumping backwards specifically.
What we need here is a team up between the Death Battle guys and Terminal Montage.
There we go.
He is parallel universes ahead of Flash. Okay, next question. When I played Mega Man 11 / the Kingdom Hearts games for the first time, I thought it was a good idea to do so on the hardest difficulty. Do I like the challenge myself? Yes. Which leads to my question. Has there ever been any game you've played before for the first time via the hardest difficulty?
Oh, God, no. Like, I'll start out on normal and then maybe dial it back down to easy.
Yeah.
I can't think of a game. Okay, that's a lie. I dialed up one of the versions of Halo to legendary mode just for the hilarity of it. But I knew that was for pain. I knew I was going to be punished immediately for my folly. But no, I am not a good enough game player in general to go for a hard mode by default. And if I'm going to have time to play a game, I want to just enjoy myself. I don't want to struggle.
No, same. I don't usually go out of my way to play a game in its hardest difficulty. Even after I've played it many, many times. It's just like, nah, not for me.
Next question. I don't know if that's the last one or not, but I'll say this one. Masters of the Underground, Masters of the Universe cross Undertale. How does it go?
It's interesting, actually.
Well, I mean, it's been a long time since I've gone through Masters of the Universe, but He-Man / Prince Adam was not necessarily a confrontational individual. He only went into battle for the benefit of others. So presented with monsters who don't necessarily want to fight, that could be talked down or played with or joked around with, I think he would take the pacifist route going through. There just would be a very tense situation where he almost pummels Papyrus into the ground because he found this cool hood that was left around, implying that he stole Skeletors. I realized that joke was a little obtuse. Alternatively, fine, you have Skeletor flexing his oddly colored body going, I'm blue now! That's my attack!
Oh, boy.
All right. Another question. Still don't know if that's the last one, but I go as long as I can. For Carl this time,
Okay.
Garfield Grand Theft Auto. How does it go in which Grand Theft Auto?
Did you say Garfield in Grand Theft Auto?
Yes, I did, sir.
Garfield in Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I feel like he would just go to sleep because he hates Mondays.
Yeah.
But let's see. Which Grand Theft Auto?
He hates Mondays and he's making it everybody's problem.
Yeah, maybe like let's say Vice City. Why not? He's in Vice City. He's going around. It's like, he really hates Mondays. And it's Monday. And it's a problem. So he just goes
John tried to take him to the vet for the last time.
Yes. The first thing he does is blows up the vet's office.
Time attack challenge to get Normal packed in a box to the post office so he can be sent off to Abu Dhabi just in time.
Yes. Yep.
All you have to do is send him to Abu Dhabi, Odie.
Yes. Yes.
And potentially last question? Maybe. I'm not sure. The passage of there's no existence of time where I'm at. What are some old video game commercials you have seen when you two were young or even recently?
I remember one for Kirby's Dream Land 2 where Kirby and the animal characters come in and beat up a bar full of bikers. That one stuck with me.
I always remember the Super Mario Land 2 commercial with Wario trying to like brainwash you. It's like, ignore Mario, obey Wario. It's like very
destroy Mario.
Destroy Mario. Yeah, that's it. Yep. And also the weird witch doctor commercial for Dr. Mario is like, that's weird. Yeah.
I don't remember many game commercials when I was younger. I did see the Mario Galaxy 2 one. Oh, that's been ages ago. These, but I don't remember which one. I know it was the Mario Galaxy 2 where Mario goes to space or something like that. It was numerous of them. But one that I can guarantee that I do remember is the Sonic Lost World one where there's trails of flames. It's a flame of disaster. The trails of flames across buildings, and you see Sonic standing sideways, which is interesting. Like, what is this? Like, oh, it's the rat. Okay, I get it. But in terms of
I don't remember those.
In terms of recency, there's obviously the Smash Brothers commercial, the original one with
that one is legendarily crazy.
Being addicted, kicking his knee. Who would know a whole franchise was started with Mario kicking Yoshi's knee? I guess this kind of counts as a game commercial. If it's not, is the Pakistan's. No, I try not to talk about more of the rat, but real quick, the Pakistan's rat one, Shadow Basketball. This one is it's funny and odd, but still funny and memorable.
Don't know if I saw that one.
No,
the Pakistan blue rat one.
The bet, yeah, with the sports. Like the sports games, the McDonald's ones? Yeah, I've seen that one.
If given a chance by Marvel to write a comic/story, what would it be and why would you have fun with it?
I honestly don't know. There's a part of me that would want to do an X-Men story that reunites the main five and explores their dynamic as who they are now, after all the crazy crap they've gone through, and kind of redefine, re-explore what it actually means to be an X-Man. Alternatively, just give me Prowler and let me make him street-level Marvel Batman.
That's neat. Very interesting. Yeah.
Alrighty. Ready to call it here, Ian, I think?
Yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Hero Squad, do you want to plug anything here at the end?
No, I kid. Sure, why not? I'm for those of you at home or elsewhere, I'm mostly active at Blue Sky and as well as YouTube a little bit, but I'm at YouTube a little bit. Not much content, but I send content over there, and yeah.
And what are those handles? Is that just at Hero Squad, or what other?
Via the YouTube side, it is at Hero Squad 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, the Blue Sky side, it's Hero Squad with Blue Sky Social. For those of you curious to see other dubs, like world international dubbings, whereas being unauthorized or them being licensed studios, Purple and stuff like that, you guys can come and check out the dubbing database. And for those who are passionate about a certain blue, right, that's the Sonic Wiki Zone. Until then, that's about it.
All right. Thank you, Hero Squad, for joining us and supporting this guest episode. If you want a guest episode of your own, head over to patreon.com/BumbleKast, Ko-fi.com/BumbleKast, or become a YouTube member. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, check out Hero Squad stuff, and we will see you next time on the BumbleKast.
Catch you later.
Waluigi time says see you later. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to the BumbleKast, a co-production of Bumble King Comics and the KNGI Network. Original theme music composed by Ken Coda Snyder. Remixed intro by T-Lopes. Find out more information, along with podcast feeder links, MP3 downloads, and more at bumbleking.com and kngi.org. Come on, Ian. Where are you at? Ian, hello. Come back. Ian, please.
Check, check, check.
There you are.
There you go.
How silly of me. I plugged it back in and it was set to the microphone, so I had to set it to the microphone for it to recognize the microphone that it was set to.
That's weird, man.
Anyway,